Let me make one final plea, Mr. President. Millions have put their trust in you. And as you told the nation yesterday, you have felt the providential hand of a loving God. In the name of our God, I ask you to have mercy upon the people in our country who are scared now. There are gay, lesbian, and transgender children in Democratic, Republican, and independent families, some who fear for their lives. And the people who pick our crops and clean our office buildings, who labor in poultry farms and meat packing plants, who wash the dishes after we eat in restaurants and work the night shifts in hospitals, they may not be citizens or have the proper documentation, but the vast majority of immigrants are not criminals. They pay taxes and are good neighbors. They are faithful members of our churches and mosques, synagogues, wadara, and temples. I ask you to have mercy, Mr. President, on those in our communities whose children fear that their parents will be taken away, and that you help those who are fleeing war zones and persecution in their own lands to find compassion and welcome here. Our God teaches us that we are to be merciful to the stranger, for we were all once strangers in this land. May God grant us the strength and courage to honor the dignity of every human being, to speak the truth to one another in love, and walk humbly with each other and our God for the good of all people in this nation and the world. Amen.
Greetings, friends. This is Pastor Jim Beard, Director of Congregational Care here at Good Samaritan United Methodist Church. My pronouns are he and him. As we look into this worship today and hear of Jesus' promises and freedoms, his release of captives, etc., I thought of this prayer that Derek Weber, director with the Disciple Ministries of the United Methodist Church, wrote back in September of 2021. I thought I'd just read his words and let them be the prayer for us today. I invite you to be in an attitude of prayer. We used to dream, God of promise and hope, of a world your prophets glimpsed, where there was no room for violence, where justice would be the way of living, where the rich tapestry of human creation would be celebrated and expected, and where we would live in harmony with all that is. We used to believe that such a world was possible, was within reach, just over the next horizon. But the horizons stretch out so far, and the fears seemed so much closer, so much more real. So we drew our lines and locked our doors. We became more comfortable with those who looked like us, who believed like us. We grew suspicious of the other, the stranger. We quit trying to understand and began to accuse and to blame and fear. Was it your dream that we began to fear? Or was it our inability to make it real in our world right now? Either way, we need the strength to dream again. We need the courage to see what you see, to trust what you gave, to listen to those who sound different from us. We need each other. We're not making it on our own, divided up. We need to reach for the horizon again. Your horizon, your hope, your kingdom. We need to dream again and then work to live into that dream each and every day. O our God, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For yours is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.